Now, in a bid to resolve the crisis, Sri Lanka's central bank is expediting the debt restructuring process. The organization will also seek financial assistance from the International Monetary Fund. The country has nearly $7 billion in foreign debt obligations for this year alone. And over the next 5 years, Sri Lanka is set to pay foreign debt of more than $25 billion. To restore supplies of essential items, the newly appointed Sri Lankan Finance Minister Ali Sabari says that the country needs over $3 billion of assistance in the next 6 months. The Finance Minister will lead a delegation of Sri Lankan officials to Washington to start talks with the IMF on the 18th of April.
Basically, if we can restore the supply chain, if we can provide these necessities on time, we can get our tourism back on track. That will bring dollars in. We need to protect our export industry. We need to protect our supply chain. So if we can do that, I feel if we can, I mean, the numbers are still being worked out. I just taken over a day or two ago. But the rough figure is probably we need about 3 billion infusion during the next 3 to 6 month time from now to 3 to 6 months for us to meaningfully come out of it. India probably, if we can, now they have given fuel for about 500 million and 1 billion other products. So if we can extend the fuel for another 500 million, probably that will be enough for about 5 weeks or so. So China we'll have to talk to them and find out how they can help us.
Now, the development comes a day after an unprecedented hike in interest rates by Sri Lanka's central bank. Interest rates have been raised by 700 basis points to tame inflation. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka's Monetary Board has raised its standing lending facility to 14.5% and its standing deposit facility to 13.5%. The move comes amid prolonged and crippling shortage of basic goods driven by a devastating economic crisis. Sri Lanka's foreign exchange reserves have plunged some 70% in the past 2 years, hitting $1.93 billion at the end of March. Inflation, meanwhile, has rocketed to its highest level in more than a decade. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.